welcome back to Serena Equestrian. I know it's been a while, but we're going 6 hours away for a wedding, and we have to leave the horses here, me and my grandma, so nobody is going to exercise the horses, so I'm going to make today's session a bit more complex, long. I'm going to do some painting, brushing, riding. I'm also going to do some ground driving, so stick along to see that. What I have been doing is I have been giving him water every time we're here. Well, I'm not sure that he gets enough water when he's standing around in the barn. So I offer him water here because we're going to be working. It's going to be harder. The flies are bothering him a lot. I just want to get him some water first, though. So the one that we like to use is the Bronco Gold. Well, I like it. It works. I see so many people just spray it on their horse and then leave them. What I like to do is I like to go ahead and spray it on there, and then I like to brush it in with some brushes. I'm making it in some longer brushes on him just to really get it into his coat. This also just makes it so it lasts a bit longer. So now that it is all brushed in, now I'm going to actually get in with the brushing. Watch me post absolutely nothing. Watch me edit absolutely nothing. Just watch. We're going to be painting more towards the end of the video. I got a whole bunch of new paints as well.
So from the inconsistent farrier work, Rocket's hooves do not contract and retract properly anymore, which is why I only work him on soft grounds. I do not ever work him on hard grounds anymore. Also, that is why I have the water there so he can get sips of water, and I kept having to refill it.
So first I'm going to be starting off with a little bit of Liberty work. I forgot to mention that in the intro. The ducks and the geese were just pecking around the sounding book. I wonder if they got any good footage of themselves on my phone. So I'm not using a whip right now, because he seems to work better without one.
I go on to talk about rope halters, but really can't put two and two together. So a rope halter really has more give to it, and that's something better for pressure, which I would really like more than a nylon halter, because I can get him to move his face, which then can lead to the backup or side pass or something like that.
I am going to bring him out of it. Hey, okay. So he did not go out very well, which is unusual for him. Hey. And now I'm going to just step back. This will have him be more engaged. So if I was to ever lose him in Liberty work, I could just step back and he would follow me. Good boy. Good boys. You can really do this in any way. You can do it from a lunge, from a walk. So here's an example of the walk. You can just kind of back up, and then he should come into you. Good boy. We've already worked on this a lot, so he's really good at it. I'm going to do it from the lunge. Again. Hey. Hey. So he won't go out, so I'm going to use more pressure. Hey. Yes, good boy. And now I'm just going to draw back. Come back, draw back, whatever you want to call it.
Please do not mind the dog being in the background. That is Sophie. She knows she's not supposed to be around the horses, so I just stuck her in the back pen.
Nicely done. So he is very well engaged with me today. So I'm going to go ahead and take off the lead rope and see where we've gotten. Hey. Okay. And then draw back. And then he should come into me. Good boy. Yes. And he's feeling a bit disconnected. We draw back. Good job. Okay. I feel a bit disconnected. I draw back. Yes, good boy. Good boy, buddy. Doing? Okay. What are you doing? Okay. Hey. Hey. Hey, walk on. Walk on. There, no. We're not doing this very well today, so I'm going to go ahead and go get the whip. So we're feeling a little bit touchy with the whip today. See, if I were to draw back, he would still come, but it would just be a bit more hesitant about it. Good. Okay. Hey. There, good boy. Hey. What's he doing? Hey, welcome. There you go. Hey.
I did go and get the whip because he was being really lazy on getting into that lunge. So I did just want to see what a little distraction would do as well. So you can see.
Good boy. That's a good boy. So he decided to walk away, but then I did our come command, which I told him to come. I sat down on the ground and he came into me, which was so good. Good boy. We're going to do a bit more work with the lunging. He's not really that in tune with it. He's not the best with lunging. He's not the best with whips. But again, I'm working with him every single day, trying to get him working with it. So that was our mini Liberty session. very miniature little. We didn't do too much work with Liberty today because we still have a lot of things to do. But I'll give him some time to decompress later once we get to painting. This is what I'm dealing with right now. She's trying to knock my phone over. So this is my thing of ground driving because I haven't gotten anything ordered yet for actual reins. So we're just dealing with really long, smooth ropes right now. You know, honestly, it works. He's never really done anything like this. I worked with him on it yesterday and he did it really well. I did bring out the lunge whip. I do not have a carriage whip. But I did bring out the lunge whip. Just to steer him in direction. I'll show you a bit more and I'll talk to you a bit more about that. So this is what we're dealing with a bit. So the reins are pretty even in weight. The only difference is this one's a lot softer and this one's a lot more tough. But there really is no difference. So, yeah. What I like to do is just let him sit here for a little bit before I pick up the reins, just to kind of get him a bit more comfortable with it. Because he's still really new to this. Taught him the key, walk on, like that type of thing. I like smooching, kissing, anything like that. And then he walks forward, and then we know how to stop. Then we have our both directions. It's really a lot like riding. And I also like to think of it as neck reining, but butt reining. I know, it's a little wild and crazy. But I'll show you once he's done and looks pretty relaxed. Good boy. Good boy. I'm just going to set that right there. Pick up both of my reins. I know absolutely nothing about ground driving. So if you have any tips, leave them in the comments down below. Alright. I use the whip for direction.
So I didn't really mention on how much work I really did put into teaching him how to ground drive. I used to teach him how to ground drive and he wouldn't go anywhere, but I worked with his cues, forward, lunging, and so now we're here.
Really good that round as well, but I'm just keeping these sessions nice and short and simple because I don't want to overcomplicate things. So now we're going to move on to the riding portion of the video. I'm going to give him another brush down because we did do a little bit of work. We made him think it was mentally stimulating and it was also physically stimulating. So I really like the long lining exercise or the ground driving exercise, or I really don't know anything about it. I don't even know what it's called. It's something. Long lining. I'm pretty sure it's ground driving. closer. But Finn is horses that hold their air. They're cinchy horses because they were taught the cinch or girthy or whatever. They were taught wrong. So what I always like to do is I like to go really not tight at all, like really, really loose. Then I walk them around a bit. Then I go from point 1, I tighten it a little bit. Point 2, tighten it a little bit. Point 3, tighten it a little bit, so on and so forth. Point 4, tighten it a little bit. And then walk them around a bit more, just to kind of get them used to it. And I'll do that however many times I need to, and then I'll get on. But why there is such thing as a cinchy horse and how you get a cinchy horse is if you're just straight up tightening it and not doing it, and you're doing it up all the way, then that horse is going to want to hold their air to expand their lung capacity. So, say he were to do it, then that's it, and then he were to let all their air out, then it's not going to be as tight. So horses do not do that. What I recommend is to tighten their cinch a lot, just to get them acclimated to the cinch and to the girth or whatever. Alright, so we're going to go for a walk, which is just going to be like this.
So now I am on Rocket. I did go for a walk and released the cinch, and I walked him a long way, and then I got on. I just did not get it on video because it was being very complicated.
I know I'm riding in English boots and riding in a Western saddle, but it's comfy, so it's alright. I'm also riding in a bitless bridle. I prefer to ride in a bitless bridle, no matter what discipline I'm doing. It's just I don't feel the need to put a bit in the horse's mouth. Whenever he acts completely fine with this, with a bitless bridle. So, yeah. The cinch is also pretty tight. Well, it's not so tight you can't breathe. But I do, because where it's absolutely perfect, the hole is not big enough, so we're having a smaller hole situation where I'm going to have to make it bigger. So it's just going to have to work for now. But he can still breathe, he still has full movement. It's just a little bit tighter than I would rather it be. Okay.
So I am actually walking for a lot longer than it shows on video and warming him up properly, but it just does not show it on video because the pole was in the way, and also I don't have super zoom or anything so, or anybody to video me, and I also have a really long video, so. I am my worst critic, but my knees were so locked and I was not posting correctly, which ended up me slamming down on Rocket's back harder than it needs to be. I did correct it though later on past this, once I realized I was making that mistake. Realizing this now, my knees were locked, my chest was forward, my stirrups were also too long, and my heels were straight down, which is not the correct posture when you want to be posting correctly. So I did fix that for later reference. So I'm going to go ahead and pop off right now. Hey. Oh, does you need to get it itchy? Okay, yes. Get the edges. Go get the edges. Go get the edges. Oh, yes. Go get the edges. And now we are going to go into the horse painting portion of the video. So it is now time for the painting portion of the video. Keep in mind, it is getting late. It is like my supper time. But it's okay, because we're just going to do one. I'm thinking of doing maybe like a red and orange. Actually, maybe like, because they're already open. Princess Pink. We're going to do Pansy, I think. And then we're going to do Lake. And I've already used these 3 colors, so I don't have to open anything. So here we have our sweet feed. And we need a bag. I'm just going to do a speed run of this because I still have a lot of chores to do. I still have to do the poop, I still have to do the water, I have to give Finn his butte, I have to get Jenny and Finn fly sprayed, and then I can go inside. But their needs come before ours, so. If you've made it this far in the video, comment what we should put on this, or if we should just leave it blank. And what I mean is like write on it, and we can paint it, and we can write words on it, we can write letters and stuff like that. Let me know what we should name it, what we should call it, what we should do with it in the comments down below. I like these 3 colors. My puppy Luna did eat one of my paintings, I think. It was one that wasn't so much my favorite, which was good, but still. Now please get me to 50 subscribers so I can start doing lives while I'm doing this. Here's food. You want some food? Here. Good boy. Wait. I don't want to ruin it. This one's good. Oh, I love it. This one also is smaller. I did put it at a smaller paper. Good boys. Anyways, we're going to end the video here. So thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful night, day, evening, whatever time of day you're watching this. But thank you so much for watching this pretty good day. I hopefully should get this posted tomorrow. But yes, he was a marvelous boy today, and I like it. It's really beautiful. It's kind of giving, the mounting block is right there. It's kind of giving baby shower. Not baby shower, like a baby gender reveal party. Oh no! There we go. Alrighty. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful rest of your day. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.